Morning, guys. My name is Caitlin. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a really good weekend. We spent some quality time with our friends and family. We had friends over for most of the weekend and then had a family barbecue on Monday. It was a really enjoyable, long weekend. We definitely needed the break from the mundane day to day. But now it's time to get back on track and get our to-dos done, catch up on the cleaning that I missed. So yeah, today I'm going to do a quick clean and then try to catch up on the loads of laundry that's piled up. I was able to wash and dry them, but I kept putting the clean clothes into baskets. So now I have to tackle folding and putting away all of the clothes that I was pushing off. So let's get started. Now I'm just picking up some of the mess from breakfast and from when I was making my husband's lunch. He has really long days. He works 4 10s, so I try to pack him a pretty decent lunch with a good bit of snacks to hold him over for the day. I don't know why, but like my throat is feeling a little funky today. I have a little bit of drainage. I'm not really sick though. I don't feel bad. I don't feel run down, but I don't know if it's allergies. This is the hard part of the year when you're like, am I sick? Is it allergies? Is there something going on? And you're just over here trying to figure out like if you're sick or not. But I'm feeling okay. It's just my throat sounds a little wonky. My voice sounds a little wonky. But yeah, I'm still cleaning, trying to get the house straight, trying to kill the germs. I did disinfect the doorknobs and the handles yesterday. So today I felt comfortable enough to do the all-purpose cleaner, but tomorrow I'm gonna use the disinfecting spray again tomorrow. I kind of switch between the two because I don't really like the smell of the all-purpose spray, and no, I don't like the smell of the disinfecting spray, but I do like the smell of this all-purpose spray. If you have any like cleaner recommendations, like that smell decent but also do a very decent job, I would love to hear them. I do like the Method products because they smell good, but I don't really know how good the disinfecting is with their products. Right now I'm just scrubbing down the stove. This stove is it's a handy. We got it for free. My sister-in-law, she got a new one. She gave this one to us, and I was like, heck yeah. It's a working stove in a good condition. I'm gonna take it. But we eventually want to get a stove that's completely flat because this is an island and I wanted it to be really open. Um, but before that happens, we actually have to build the drawers because all the spices and my gravies and stuff are gonna go into a spice drawer. That's my brother-in-law and my husband are going to build me. I'm really looking forward to having my kitchen done. It'll happen eventually, not anytime soon though. Now I'm just gonna tidy up the living room a little bit. I know the lighting is a little off. I'm still trying to figure out where to place the camera so that I have good lighting, but I can still you can still see what I'm doing. Um, it's gonna be a while before I can get that down. Right now I'm just fluffing the couch, cleaning off the crumbs from my son's breakfast. I did let him eat on the couch. I let him eat on the couch every morning, honestly. I make mini muffins for them to eat on school days, on weekdays, and he eats on the couch because he's so tired and he's very grumpy. He's not a morning person, and he's very little. He's only 4, so I don't expect much from him, so having him eat on the couch, if it makes him happy, it makes him happy. I'm not gonna fight it. I'll just clean the crumbs off. It's not a big deal. Also, Olive enjoys it. She's over here eating the crumbs off the floor that I just dusted off. Um, Having to move her out of the way just so I can wipe down everything. She is my crumb eater. Even though she eats more than her brother, she still snacks constantly. I she's like an unending pit. Um, I'm picking up the toys, straightening up the baskets. I have a lot of clutter that I'm going through right now because the kids just started school. So we were going through all of the laundry and the clothes, figure out what didn't fit, what needed to be put up for the next kid because I do have 3 boys and 1 girl. So between the boys, there's a lot of hand-me-downs. So whenever something doesn't fit one kid, I wash and put it in storage. And that's why there's a bunch of clutter to the side that I'm still having to go through. Um, it's something I'll get to, probably not today. I'm just straightening up real quick, fluffing the pillows, folding the blankets, wiping everything down. I started to wipe down this table and then Buck, you can see him kind of in the background. He's a black dog. He started to have a seizure. He has partial seizures. He's had them since he was about a year old. We've been to the vet. He is otherwise healthy, but when he does have seizures, I try to make him as comfortable as I can. Even with medication, seizures will still happen. It's just something we have to deal with. But that I just try to make him comfortable, and he comes to me before he has a seizure, so I had to stop filming so I can go tend to him and help him and comfort him until the seizures were over. Now I'm just straightening up the couch. I took the blanket off so that I can wash it. Now I'm fixing to do a good little vacuum. I probably vacuum the couch once or twice a week, just depending on how I'm feeling. We do let our dogs get on the couch, so I just like to make sure that I'm vacuuming it often so that it doesn't smell. One of my biggest worries is that my house stinks or that I smell like dog, so I'm constantly doing things to try to prevent that. And now I'm just putting on a brand new fresh blanket for this week and gonna tuck it in and get it all nice and tight and clean. Um, just really just hurrying up and trying to get this done. Olive is again waiting behind me to get back on the couch. This is her safe space. This is where she likes to lay down all day long, is on this couch. It's her favorite spot in the house. I'm just putting the cushions back on the back. I really don't like these cushions because they aren't attached. I know they're supposed to be easier to clean this way, and I've tried cleaning them this way before. I unzipped them, took them out, but the cushions are so hard to get back in the cover that I just went back to using the upholstery cleaner on them. Um, I just don't like them. I really wish they would be attached to the back of the couch, but it is what it is. So in order to kind of mimic that state of where the cushions are actually attached, I tuck the other blanket in to make it one big unit. And now I'm collecting the dirty clothes from the bathroom, making sure to pick up everything the kids have left on the floor, picking up these shoes that my youngest left in the hallway, and just trying to quickly move through the hallway and get this done. And now it's time for the dreaded laundry. Picking out a good show. I do like murder mysteries or like detective series, and that's what I'm watching here. Is a detective series, sort of. It's It's about Sherlock Holmes, but not. It's about a guy that outwitted Sherlock Holmes, and he was a bad guy doing it for the right reasons. It's very interesting. I'll put the name of the show on the video. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but it's a really interesting show, and I 100% recommend it. I'm watching it right now as I fold these clothes and get this done real quick. I'm also like inspecting the clothes, seeing if anything has stains, if anything is too small. So it does take me a little bit longer to actually get through this because I'm constantly like, does this fit? Is this stained? Is there any holes? Do I need to get rid of this, put it up? Um, and I also separate my kids' clothes from school clothes and play clothes. So if it has any kind of stain, but it's still in decent enough condition, it goes into the play clothes pile. But if it's not stained up and it's looking nice and good, it goes into the school clothes pile. The school clothes I'm putting them on the back of the couch, and you'll see that pile gets bigger and bigger. um, just waiting for them to be hung up because I do separate my kids' clothes, the clothes that they can wear out to like nice places when we go out, when they're going to school, they get hung up in the closet, and their play clothes slash daily clothes, the clothes that I don't really mind if they're hard on, they go in the dresser so they're easier to reach for them. My mom all did this with us, with me and my sister, so I do this with my kids. I don't know if anyone else's like organization with that is different, if another system works better, but this is just what works for us right now. I'm always looking for ways to make this a little easier on myself though. So if you have any tips or tricks, just please share them in the comments. I'm finally finishing folding. Still have to hang the ton of clothes that are on the back of the couch, but I'll get around to it eventually. Honestly, I'm just so done. I'm so done with laundry at this point. And I do this to myself by waiting till last minute to fold everything, but it's just one of my toxic traits, I guess. Anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all next time. Bye.